Faith is just doing. It's just doing. Waiting on God is not sitting back and just watching God and going, okay, God, I'm waiting on you for my breakthrough. I'm waiting on you to change things. I'm waiting on you for these things to happen. Waiting on God is actually anticipating God. Waiting on God is doing. When you wait on God, you're actually doing. It's active. The time is coming and now is. You won't see what comes until you do what comes. And too many of us are waiting on God for a breakthrough that requires us to move in the breakthrough that God has already given us. So rather than think of waiting on God as sitting back and just waiting, think of waiting on God as anticipating. Because when you anticipate something, the way you live right now changes. When you anticipate something, the way you move right now changes. Stop waiting. Anticipate. And that's why when the scriptures say, they that wait, remember Isaiah was saying this earlier. He said, they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. How do I get stronger waiting? How is my strength being renewed when I wait? I feel like when I wait, I'm sitting back and I'm like, oh, because that's not what he's talking about. He's saying when you anticipate, your strength is renewed. When you anticipate, then you start moving differently. You ever felt, I don't know if anybody's ever had this happen, right? You ever had an instance, maybe you're not a marathon runner, but I know there's some marathon runners up in here. You see how the marathon runners run? For like the first, I don't know, couple miles, they have a certain pace. And then somewhere along that race, they kind of slow down a little bit and they speed up a little bit, but they kind of slow down a little bit. It's that final stretch where they speed up. You ever seen it? It's like that final stretch, all of a sudden they start running because they see the finish line. They see the tag, they see the line, and it's there that they start sprinting. It's almost at the end, that's when they start really going in, because you want to know why? They're going in now because they go, I see the finish line. This is what waiting on God looks like. It's when you're anticipating God doing something. Because now when you anticipate God, when you begin to see what the finish line looks like, all of a sudden, waiting on the Lord now does renew your strength. That's what renewing your strength and waiting on God looks like. You don't wait on God by sitting back and looking. You wait on God by going and doing and seeing what is not there. This is what waiting on God looks like.